Hi everyone, I'm Amy with Eating Healthy, Spending Less, and in today's video, we're going to continue our Keeper of the Home series and talk about 5 ways that we can keep a tidy kitchen. In our Keeper of the Home series, I like to look at the different aspects of what it means to be the keeper of our home. So we have a budgeting series because being the keeper of our home also means that we are the home economist of our home. And there are a lot of aspects to keeping one's home. Well, today I want to talk about our kitchen and why it is so important to keep a tidy kitchen. The kitchen is the heart of the home. Why is that? It's because we love to congregate here. We were created to be communal, and this is a perfect spot for us to hang out, play games, eat dinner together, drink hot cocoa, and tell stories. Everybody always congregates to the kitchen, but in a cluttered kitchen, there's no peace. So tip number 1 to keeping a tidy kitchen is to only let 2 small appliances sit on your countertops. This is so important. We live in a society where there is a small appliance for every single thing we could possibly want or need. And because of that, it's easy to just let our countertops get cluttered. And what do? We just start shoving it to the back. We have all these different appliances, whether it's our coffee pot and our blender and our toaster and whatever else we have. Maybe you have a KitchenAid, and it's just everything is just everywhere. And then in between the small appliances, you have cracker boxes or sugars or your coffee syrups, whatever it is. It's so easy to let our countertops get cluttered. But I like to just have 2 small appliances on my countertops, and that's it. Find a home for everything else. So I use my toaster almost every single day, but I keep it in my linen closet, which is just right around the corner from my kitchen. And when I want to use it, I pull it out. And then guess what I do after? I put it away. It's not that hard. I have a small coffee pot and I use it every single morning. And then I tuck it away in my cabinet when I'm done. The only things that I let sit on my countertops is my KitchenAid blender and my Nutri-Mill, which is what I use to grind flour. Now, the last couple of weeks, I knew I wasn't going to be grinding flour, so I tucked my Nutri-Mill away in my linen closet, and I brought out my food dehydrator. And I have been dehydrating citrus slices to decorate my home for Christmas. And eventually, that will get put away, and my Nutri-Mill will come back out. And that is how I handle it. Number 2 to keeping a tidy kitchen is the daily home reset. I have talked about this in quite a few of my YouTube videos. It is wonderful. I love my home reset method. Basically, the home reset is every morning after breakfast, I reset my home. I reset my kitchen, I start a load of laundry, and I also make my bed. And then that to me is the home reset. So this definitely applies to keeping a tidy kitchen because it is so easy to start the day eating breakfast, putting your dishes in the sink, and walking out the door. And then we don't come back. And we just let it pile up and pile up. And then by dinner, we have such a huge mess. And it's not even our dinner dishes. It's everything else through the day. And it's so important to reset your kitchen after every meal. If you are a working parent, then this is probably not something that you can do, throughout the day unless you work from home. But if you could just reset your kitchen every morning after breakfast, it would help you so much. So when I come out in the morning, I turn on my sink and I fill up the left side of my sink with hot soapy water. And then as the dishes come in, the coffee cups or the bowl, whatever it is, I quickly wash it, or that child quickly washes that dish and sets it on a towel to dry. And then after breakfast, the kitchen is completely clean. Maybe I need to wipe down the countertops, and that's it. The kitchen has been reset. It will save you so much time if you will follow the home reset method. Tip number 3 for keeping a tidy kitchen is to wipe down your refrigerator once a week. It's important to pick a day. Any day, the day you go grocery shopping would probably be best. And it doesn't mean you have to pull everything out. I do pull out any leftover containers and I'll weed through them, figure out what I need to get rid of or what can stay. And then I just do a quick wipe down with the wet dish rag and just keep it tidy. The refrigerator is where things get lost for months, and that is disgusting. And I have been so guilty of letting that happen in our home. And actually, I will be very honest with you and tell you that I am really bad at keeping my refrigerator cleaned out in the garage. I forget about it. It's not in front of me to see. But my husband is great at it, and I will tell him, I need you to help keep me accountable for what's in that refrigerator. So I've really gotten to a point where I don't store hardly any food in the outside refrigerator because I was having such a problem with it. I really keep just some juice boxes if I have a kid that's sick. My husband keeps his soda in that refrigerator, and then I keep some Waterloo sparkling water out there. And that's pretty much all you're going to see in my outside refrigerator now because it was such a problem. So address those problems like I have and figure out a system that works for you. But make sure that once a week you keep that refrigerator wiped down. Tip number 4 for keeping a tidy kitchen is to have a central location for all of your dirty dishes to go after dinner. So dinner is most likely the time where you utilize your kitchen and it makes the biggest mess. So after we eat dinner, I have my family help me put anything away that can be put away. We put our linen napkins in the dirty clothes hamper, and then I take any dirty dishes and I put them all in one place, the kitchen sink. And then my countertops are completely cleared off and I wipe them down. That's right. I wipe everything down with my soapy dish rag, and then the whole mess is in one spot, the sink. And then I can address it. And I love that. My mom taught me that. That is what she does. She will put every dirty dish around the kitchen sink, and then she wipes down all her countertops. And she even taught me, make sure you scrub down your stove, everything, wipe down your microwave, whatever it is, get everything tidy, and then address the mess at the kitchen sink. And I love it. It has worked so well for me. And then it's not so overwhelming because then you just see, oh, it's not that much that I need to do. Okay, let's get started. Sometimes I'll pull a kid over to help me. Sometimes I just want the kids to go shower and get ready for bed, and I'll turn on some classical music, light a candle, and I'll just enjoy the process, enjoy the memories, and enjoy the fact that the Lord has allowed me to make a meal for my family, and I just relish in the moment. I love that. And so I know that sounds silly to say that you could relish in the cleaning moment, but it's gratitude. It's all about gratitude. And that has helped me so much in keeping a tidy kitchen. Tip number 5 is close your kitchen after dinner. That's right. You could even take it one step further and close your kitchen in between meals. Snacking is not customary in every culture, but Americans have just made it second nature to snack between meals. But if you're eating hearty, good meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then snacking is not necessary. And I'll tell you this, snacking after dinner is really not necessary. Now, you might have small kids that require a snack, and that's completely fine. I'm not being super strict or judgmental by any means. There's always leniency to these tips, of course. But my kids are older, and they eat a lot at dinner time. And they go to bed early because we have school that they go to. And so eating after dinner is just not necessary most of the time. And so I have just made a rule. The kitchen is closed, and then it is ready to go for the next day. When I walk out into my kitchen every morning, I want every countertop to be cleared off, and I don't want anything in the kitchen sink. I want a fresh start every new day. Well, as you can see, it is getting dark right now. The lighting is a little bit different than what you typically see in my videos. It is almost dark, but this was my only time during Thanksgiving break where I could sit down and talk to you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to keep a tidy kitchen. We're going into the holiday season with Christmas coming up, and it is so easy to buy extra items and then just kind of shove them in the corners or up against the backsplash. And I just want you to be aware of it this holiday season. Keeping a tidy kitchen will just help free you. It won't bog down your mind. It won't make you feel stressed. Dare I say, it will even allow you to breathe better. And that is what keeping a tidy space does. It helps us breathe better. We come home, we relax our shoulders, and we feel peace. And that's exactly what our home should be. As the keeper of our home, we set the tone of our home. We want our home to be a peaceful, restful place where we can rejuvenate and get ready to tackle whatever our purpose is outside of our home. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell so that you get notified when a new video is uploaded. I love making YouTube videos all about handcrafted recipes using fresh ingredients in everyday living. And don't forget, this girl is on a budget. I will see you all in my next video, friends. Bye-bye.